Yo. Give me a sec. Think I gotta stop the stream for just a moment. Oh shit, 4 minutes left. Yeah, might as well get this out of the way now. What's up, Mazamune? I wonder what's causing the dropped frames. Is it look bad? The stream? Looks fine. If it looks fine, then I'll worry about that shit later. Two more minutes of Cerberus. I can get one run in. Maybe. I can start the bot. What should we bet on today? How many Glint pluses I'm gonna get? I think that's what we did 3 months ago. I think it worked out. It was a good bet. Ten minutes. Alright, that's the last Cerberus. Retire the ice team for now. I have high hopes for Kyros. As I was researching the Squall Renoa banner, I was really interested in it. Awesome Persona cosplay. If you get 3 or more Glint pluses, that's an awfully small price for a cosplay. So good luck to anyone drawing on the lucky draw, which I assume is going to be a fair amount of people. And those of you that are pulling on the Final Fantasy VI banner. We don't usually get an event release at the same time that the countdown luckies are up. Yeah, I should close my door. More 6-star abilities. Frostfire Carnage. It's the new samurai ability. That one. Not seeing the glint banner. It's because there's no glint banner. Yeah, definitely Jacuzzi. Well, that just ruined my day. Well, that ruins everything. Oh, man. Why did they decide to switch it up? Like they've kept this this pattern for it's got to be years. Ever since ROP started. Okay. Good luck to all of you pulling on the Final Fantasy VI banner. And, I just refunded everybody for your bets. I'll just hold the bet tomorrow. Well, you know, whenever the fucking hell they decide to put these luckies. Is it on a schedule or something? Should I have looked at that beforehand instead of trusting the past? It's supposed to be. Well, it usually is. It always is, except for now. For some reason, this festival is special. No, what I mean is, yeah. Look at the Realms as kind of a countdown. Where it ends, Final Fantasy 1, Luck of the Realms happens, and then the next day is the start of the festival. Apparently that's not the case this time. So everything's out of whack. So I guess we have to assume that if the festival starts on the 25th, Jesus, that the countdown luckies start on Sunday. Ugh. Well... Well, 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 well. Hey, Daza. So what am I going to do today? Instead. I'm going to change the title of the stream. That's what I'm going to do. What a Glintappointment this was. Frit, nope. Like I said yesterday, I won't be doing a Frit on stream. It's a very difficult fight. And if I'm going to farm it, I'm going to farm it in the most ideal setting I can, which is without the stream running and causing my emulator to lag. Pull the 6th banner, Realm, Awakening, Sign, Glint. Yeah. Congratulations. That is probably pretty much what you were looking for from the banner. Realm with her Awakening. And USB 1 is already extremely potent. So that character is done. And Cyan Awakening. What's available for Cyan and Animal Lenses? I am well. Despite not really avoiding social contacts until today. Have a good night, Shot. Yeah, don't push yourself for an ad-lib stream. You can watch the VOD if you would like. Bye-bye. Let's see. Cyan is just USB 1. I don't think his USB 1 is all that great, is it? Yeah, Elias, congratulations. That was a damn good pull. Oh, Cyan USB 1 does grant and fire and retaliate? That may be the one that combos well with his Awakening, then. I may be thinking of something else. Actually, I think it was his BSB. Yeah. So I think that gives party crit chance. I always thought that that was his USB 1. Cool. Half gem pulls? No. Half gem pulls are something else. Half cost pulls, the luckies, apparently are probably not starting until Sunday. So, 3 more days. On the actual festival banners. Gotcha. Yep. Yep. There's going to be, well, there's a Awakening Select available now for gems. And then there's going to be another Awakening Select available for 100 Mithril. And there's also a Select available for free that includes Arcane Awakening and Elamar. Yeah, Science USB 1 is good. Crit damage 50% though? Doesn't his Awakening give that? So that would be an override. But the high retaliate's the important part, I think. His Glint Plus does. Okay. Well then... That, I mean, being able to pick up his USB 1 off the animal lenses means that you don't necessarily need his Glint Plus. Though obviously it would be better. 3, but for varying costs. So not necessarily 3. Like, I'm probably only going to do 1 of them. Maybe 2. That's the maybe, too. I might do the 100 Mithril one. Haven't decided. No, the one is the Sephiroth Arcane Awakening. That's one. Maybe the 100 Mithril, two. Getting a 3-star from what? I do. Carnage is a good name for an ability. Is Animal Lens Plus the name of the new Animal Lenses? Is that what we're calling it? Just one? How many stamina pots did I spend? 2? Looks like it. Oh, what to do, what to do, what to do. I do need to do record dungeons. What's my... Sure. Go for it. Oh, God. June 4th. I guess I don't need to do record dungeons. Right? No, because I think they use the... Yeah. March 31st, March 31st, March 21st. June 4th. They use that shitty American version, where the month comes first. Yeah, sucks. I was pretty hyped up to do a draw today. Now I'm gonna have to wait days. At least, I think, what, Saturday? Today's Final Fantasy 3. Yeah, so Saturday at least is the end of Raw. I'm gonna do the challenge stream. But for today and tomorrow, it's gonna be... I gotta figure out something to do. Couldn't play it because I didn't understand a single word, so I told my father to give it back to him. Then I proceeded to try and learn English with Super Nintendo games. After some years, that same guy gave my father Final Fantasy VII, then Final Fantasy VIII. Then that memory came back to my mind. Yeah, I don't know. My account just seems drawn to the discos. Even though most of them are trash. Like, the free draws yesterday, it was kind of funny that the best draw I got was a 5-star. Even though I got, like, 6 discos. Yeah, I think the existence of Final Fantasy VI does make me regret that. It doesn't make me regret because I had a lot of fun being a Sega Genesis kid. There were so many good games, and I remember them very fondly. But I do regret or dislike the fact that I didn't play Final Fantasy VI when it was the cream of the crop. Because it's even, you know, Wander. To some, it may seem sacrilege, but I agree with that. But that may be just because I didn't play them at the time. I do think that Chrono Trigger is a kind of a game that is ageless. Because when I did play it, like, I think I've told this story before, but I played it during, like, the PS2 era. And, I mean, well, supposedly well after its time, and I thought Chrono Trigger was, the bee's knees. I thought it was fantastic. But I haven't had the same experience with Final Fantasy VI. I do understand that it's an extremely good game. And, we can say both games are great. Why does one have to be better than the other? Because one is better than the other for a lot of people. That's not the issue. I don't think that it should ever be an issue with, you know, expressing your preferences. But if it ever becomes like a point of, I don't know, belligerent argument, I guess that's what I'm looking for. If it ever becomes a point of that, that's unnecessary. Because I can definitely understand why, you know, someone else would put one of them over the other. I think it's a fun rivalry because they're both amazing games. There's a reason why I replay games like Shining Force 1 and 2, the Phantasy Star games. I don't regret being a Sega kid. Tyrants, Doom, the RTS games, ugh, so good. I don't think those were Sega exclusives though, I think those were crossover. Shining Force 2 was a incredible upgrade over 1. I still like 1. I like a lot of 1's story. I think it's compact and told well. Where Shining Force 2 is expansive and still told well. me see. I got my Sega emulator around here somewhere. I can... see what other games really stuck out to me during that era. I think D&D Warriors of the Eternal Sun, awesome, extremely difficult game, was also for Nintendo. Extremely difficult game. The kind of game that couldn't be difficult these days because of the access to the internet, but... Herzog's Way. Oh, man, RTS on Genesis was so good. Road Rash? I remember loving Road Rash. Sonic, the Sonic games. I played a lot of Sonic 2 because that's what came pre-packaged with the Genesis my parents bought for me. Streets of Rage 2. That's a timeless classic. Yeah, Zero Tolerance was one of the first first-person shooters I played. I think it was the first. Well, no, Doom was. But on I can't even match up the timelines between PC gaming and console gaming back then. Yeah, I had to, I always enjoyed bring your kid to work day, because my father would bring me to his work. And he worked with a bunch of computer nerds, and they all ate that shit up. And when I'd go there, I'd basically just play Doom and Hexen for 8 hours. Because his co-workers would just be dying to get me to play these games. I don't know if my father really appreciated it. I don't remember much of Doom. But I remember a lot of Hexen. Hexen was the fantasy counterpart to Doom. Also released by the same company. I loved both of them. I do remember those people. I do. It was an interesting and cool decade to grow up in. I'm glad I was born when I was. I'm glad I didn't hit the 80s. Just fuck the 80s. I mean, I was alive during the 80s, but I don't remember any of it. Yeah, I agree. I'm glad that I have the experience of living in a world without that stuff. Because I think I don't mind that we have those things now, but I think there's valuable lessons, you know, learned from it all that are kind of inaccessible to people now. That's knowledge that's gone. How many of these have I done? Two, I think? Yeah. Don't think about it that often, but it is crazy to think about. Because I do have some pretty vivid memories of those days. And how different computing is. Wow. I think that's it's probably where I'm coming from with like the value of having grown up before the stuff, because you can cross-reference. You can compare the values of, you know, deep diving, just, you know, silly amounts of effort by yourself and figuring out something out without, you know, access to that, and the values of being able to access just ass loads of information really quickly. Sometimes one's better than the other, sometimes they're both good together, sometimes, you know. I was fortunate to have a computer engineer from her father. It really helped my transition from the Dark Ages to where we are now. So I can draw upon both. It also means that, you know, even in my 30s now, I still feel like a child, because it's like a second life started once, you know, computing hit its maturity. So I'm still playing games. Still keeping up with tech trends, even though I think a lot of people my age have started to fall off. Yeah. I think a lot of people in our generation are like that, Wrath. I think that's the reason for it, is because, you know, information and life started again when we were in the midst of puberty. This is the shit we talk about when DNA withholds banners from us. Thanks. Thanks, DNA. Those bastards. Am I going to do Fest banner previews? Yeah, I am. Well, we don't know what the Fest banners are. So, I haven't been able to do them yet. Once we find out the info on what's on the Fest banners, that day, since I'm basically in quarantine now, I will just be able to stream immediately. And as long as I'm not sleeping. We're playing Diablo 3, because the new season started. Good timing. So I decided to play Diablo 3 this season. Ah, 60 frames per second. It's beautiful. And it's gonna be oh so brief. Glad it was spent on a 70 difficulty fight. Not gonna see that for another month. Still using Nox, yeah. I'm scared to switch because emulators are just so unreliable. Because as long as this thing keeps working, even marginally, I'm probably going to have to stick with it. Corona? No. Arrowhead, triple berry, sparkling water. So not quite a Corona. Tastes much better than a Corona. I guess kind of lucked out there. I don't drink straight bottled water. I drink sparkling water, which not enough people around here appreciate, I guess. They don't? I was kind of wondering about that, whether it would be a boon for their brand. And sparkling water is the best. Saved my life. Probably literally. I guess I don't have to wonder. Up until last year, I actually lived in Corona, California. I wonder how they're taking it. I'm sure a bunch of people out there have seen the before and after pictures of Las Vegas. It's pretty good. I've tried them. I like their flavors, but I really like highly carbonated sparkling water, and those are a bit too soft for me. My favorite is Polar, but it's hard to get Polar out here. It's a New England brand rather than a national brand. So even when they are stocked out here, they're expensive, too expensive to buy. I think that's a little too broad of a statement. I think the government, I'm not going to get into that. That's not for the stream. I think there's a lot of places that are just completely shut down that probably it wasn't necessary. But it's more of a decision of the businesses themselves. Just winging it? Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to end the stream, immediately. Like I said, I don't have much to do. I would like to get in some Diablo tonight, but that can wait. Hey, if they're still paying you, then whatever. Hell yeah. There's a lot of people, unfortunately, are not getting paid. And that is probably the issue. But it's pretty understandable. It happened to Type 0. It's gonna happen. Maybe, yeah, that's something I can maybe pull off tomorrow. Since it's gonna be shit. Fuck all to do tomorrow. I just haven't had the opportunity in the lead-in up to the festival, because, you know, global pandemic notwithstanding, I always planned on taking a bit of time, a little bit more time off from work than usual for the festival and Persona 5 Royal release. So I figured that it was going to be a good idea to kind of work more in the days leading up to it. Now we're here, and those two things are still here. Plus, added incentive not to go outside. So maybe I'll just turn this next, you know, few weeks into just more playing games. Record Keeper, Persona, and hopefully some Type 0 too. Saturday's Raw, yeah. That hasn't changed. We already know when that's going to end. It's, I think what stopped me, I think I probably could have done it a few nights here and there over the past month, is, it's kind of a pain to hook up my, my PS4 for streaming. I might be able to get the PC version, but I don't know if the PC version will play as well. It's probably not a good idea. yeah. I'm really, really well practiced in the hermit isolationist role. This banner? All right. Yeah. It's crazy that a game I can basically just get fed intravenously into my system is going to be coming out in less than 2 weeks. Well, I had no intention of pulling on it. But yeah, it's not a bad banner at all. Doesn't fit me exceptionally well, but all that realm stuff is really interesting, whether, you know, I like the fire stuff or not. And Mog, obviously. The Squall Renoa banner is going to be a hot shit. I have to finish Persona 5 before the Squall Renoa banner, so I can shift gears into back to Record Keeper. Ugh. Hiccups, drinking too much water. What are they adding? How much time do I got? Well, the Squall Renoa banner is April 16th. Hopefully, Amazon ships the game on release day, which is March 31st. So I do have 2.5 weeks. should be enough for me to beat the game. Especially if I play enough, you know, quarantine-wise. But I'm probably going to want to play it more than just the first playthrough. Because, yeah, that's the way it works. What are they adding? Well, it's hard to say, as I haven't played the new version. But, I would assume it'd be very similar to Persona 4 Golden. Versus the original version of that game. Skillet? Yeah. Yeah, because when I'm here, and when I'm on my computer, I turn on my audio receiver. Thanks, Johnny.
Are you drunk?
And when the audio receiver's on, it's spitting out heat. So she likes to sleep on that. Yeah, so apparently Johnny really wants some Mog action up in here, huh? Thank you. Let's do it today or tomorrow. Right now? I should do it now. Tomorrow I can do something other than Record Keeper. Just give me a second then. Mog woke. Now, I think effectiveness-wise, I probably want realm stuff. But man, that Mog woke. Would love that. Terra Sync or Mog woke? Ooh. I kind of have what I think. Mog. I think Mog. Because Terra is already just extremely powerful. I've got stacking on her. I think getting Mog would be a bigger upgrade than getting Terra's Sync versus, you know, yeah. It's got to be Mog. Yeah, my fire is decent enough, and that's why I originally wasn't pulling. This may be... Shiva may be the first boss that I'm able to do both. Because, well, Vincent, I think, is what enables it, because he's my chain holder, and I have his awakening, and he's a hybrid character, so Terra can match up with him as an awakening on magic side, and Auron is a very good awakening on physical side. Physical will be harder because I don't have a, you know, because it's Vincent's chain, the magic and all, but I still think it's going to work out well. Why is this not working? Google, get your shit together. No, it's different. All right, it worked. It was just being slow. Ugh. Well, I guess I'm doing a pull. I'm not mentally prepared. Should I have a bet or just go in? I will have a bet. Because I have a good thing to bet on. I haven't started the bet yet, Sketch. All right, you got 5 minutes. If you win, because it is a lower probability that it will come true, it pays triple. If you win and you choose yes, not no. No is obviously the one that's more probable. Get Animal Lenses Plus. Okay, I will be back in a second. I'm gonna put my snacks away. Why will I make so many people unhappy? Well, so you just type exclamation point exclamation mark bet. Then the second little thing you see people putting down is the option, which is 0 or 1. 0 is no, 1 is yes. And then after that, see 50, 25, 50. That's how much people are betting on it. And you can bet up to 100. Or whatever, however many points or gems you have. You see, Elias just typed gems in chat, and the bot told him how many he's got to spend, which is 325. Oh, well. The currency system here has always been a aw shucks or oh cool. They don't really mean anything. I try to come up with stuff to do with the currency every now and then, but it doesn't really work out that well. Wow. You know, this is a bad piece of armor, but I do not think I could possibly ever shatter this and break it into rainbow crystals. Look at that icon. It's fantastic. You see it not only does it post the gems, but it posts the amount of hours. It's based on just attendance time. You passively generate them just by being in the stream. Wow, even split. 6 on no, 6 on yes. On my specific stream, yeah. It's a bot that I'm running in the chat. It's just... yeah, it's just for me. Here we go. Here's a command that I don't use very often. Let's see if this works. There we are. That's the top 5 ranked by how many gems that they have on stream. Yeah, I haven't told you guys about these commands. I think my rank is a command. There we go. I could have sworn that I'm exempt from this. But apparently I am racking up gems. Yeah, I knew the my ranks were gonna come. Let me see. I wonder why it's not posting. Oh, it's got a cooldown on it. Of 1 minute. I can remove that. I don't know why there's a cooldown. Is that something everyone's obviously going to want to use? Alright, the cooldowns is off of it if you want to use it. Right out of the top 5. You would be number 5 if I wasn't included. I'll find a way to get myself off of that. Number 7? Weren't you just posted on the top 5? No, I guess not. Well, you win a lot of bets, Ricky. So maybe, I mean, you do actually bet 100 on everything, so I'm probably just only remembering the stuff that you do win on. Alright. I've been delaying this enough. We do have 6 bets on each. So it's time to let her rip. Thank you again to Johnny. Nope. Well, the chances just went up. I'm gonna let this entire thing slow roll this time. I think it's Realm, which is good. More Realm, which is good. Edgar something. It's got to be his awakening, right? I got it twice. Edgar Awakening. And Realm Awakening. With Realm's LMR. That's a great pull. Yeah, not bad at all. What's nice about Realm's LMR here is the rest of her Legend Materia kind of sucks, so her LMR is actually pretty important. Yeah, no Mog though, but it's only a single relic. It's like, he says, pretty low probability that yeah, this is only in fire. But honestly, that's okay because it's not like he doesn't make an impact during the time that he doesn't have in fire. But it still might make more sense to use other characters. Poison Week Odin. Now I should have done Poison Week Odin a while ago. So what's Realm's Awakening do? It's 2 stacks of physical blank. Yep, and what's nice that her USB 1 is available for animal lenses, so Realm has just become a really awesome healer. I did at the behest of somebody else. Your prediction yesterday came true. Edgar doesn't have access to a poison attack other than the grenades, right? The 5-star machinist ability? It may not even be worth using them against Poison Odin. I don't have his BSB. Oh no, Terra's theme's playing in the background. That's trouble. YouTube loves to flag that one for copyright. Well, I just screwed this stream. Might be safe. Hopefully. Oh, let's pay out the bet. Knows when. Still have no sync. Yes, yeah, actually a lot of it, Steven. Boost of fire damage. It's a spear. I guess it is a spear. Yep. I wish it told you. I wish it like sent private messages. Like your bet is invalid. Because you don't have that much. Rather than just make you think that the bet was valid. It's fine, you'll get other opportunities. Can't lose what you don't put in the middle of the table. Yeah, it's usually the path to disappointment. Yeah, he's gonna Pearl Fire a lot, but... When do we get a 6-star fire sharpshooter? Betting on yes is a bad bet. I think overall, if you crunch the numbers, yeah. Not by that much, though. Since it paid out 3-1. Fire sharpshooters soon? Because I was thinking, nah, Trinity Bullet's kinda... It's not high damage, so I was thinking about how to use Edgar and Vincent together. Because Vincent usually uses Machinist too, and I'd rather not use the 5-star Machinist if I don't have to. For Soul Break generation purposes. No, I haven't. It's a really powerful ability. I think, I mean, the Generation 2 chains do recur a fair amount, it looks like. But it's hard for me to know because when they do recur, it's usually not on realm banners. It's usually on, like, pickups, which it's really hard for me to keep track of stuff like that. Or focused banners. So I'm sure it's somewhere. What are the other fire chains? Oron, Gilgamesh. What's the other mage? Rubicate? Rubicate. So is this the debut of the Generation 3 chains? Because I think both of yours is a Generation 3, right? I still think my poison team is a fire team. .5. They don't differ that much from the Gen 2s, but I don't know, whatever. Yeah, because even Woke, I don't know if Edgar can put out the amount of damage that a fire team could with Max Imperils. And a chain. The chain counts. Where's our free poison chain? Do it, DNA. And I do have that LMR. I don't have his USB, though. I do have his Arcane. I have Kefka's BSB. But I think that's strictly dark, isn't it? BSB 2. His BSB 1 is poison. But the BSB 2 is the good BSB. So clearly this means that I should pull for Quistis's Woke. Because that's actually could be used well for poison, since it at least has a 4-hit 5-star ability that can be used with it. Oh, it's just pure water? Yeah, I don't understand why Bio is neglected. It seems like an untapped well of more relics they could have us chase. So switch draw water poison? Nice. There you go. That's the money. Ugh, man. Hey, at least Realm's Glint Plus is going to be on the Lucky Draw banner. All of the Glint Pluses on this banner will be on the Lucky Draw banner. I would definitely like both Edgar's and Realm's now. One Magia for Edgar. Excellent. Ooh, 13 for Realm. Fancy. Vincent's too fast. Need a fire user that's faster than Vincent or equal to, around his speed. That I want Magia on. Yeah, Noctis counts. Now, Edgar actually has a slow-ass speed because he's originally a knight before Machinist became a thing. So he's gotten... It's probably better than average knight speed, but... Realms is probably 149. So it's nowhere near Vincent's. Yeah. Typical mage speed. Start a new account, 15 mithril, non-core realm banners worth pulling. Yes. Core is 2. Core may be one of the best banners of the entire group. Because it has Alara and Tyro's super gear on them. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I think they're all worth it. For a new account, at least. I didn't skip that many. Does it show you which ones that you skipped? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to use Noctis. They should remove this from each banner that you've already pulled on. That's okay. USBs are still powerful because you can use them more than once. And almost all healer, not almost all, but a great amount of healer USBs are going to be valuable for any account. Yeah, I forget what I pulled out. I don't want to go through each banner just to find out which ones I didn't. Hey, you. Things got a little weird. Since they altered the festival schedule. That wasn't a pull. I need to open his machine as 6. Yeah, so they moved the Luckies. Why can't you just choose anyone that you want Magi on and give them the haste RM? Yeah, I could do that. Probably doesn't matter that they have to use fire. Yeah, I don't want any more Magi on Noctis, that's the thing. He's already got over 200. He's just a speedrun only character at this point. So bring Realm. Normally, I would use Tara as my woke user here to beat down the boss, but I want to see Edgar's animation. Who doesn't? Pull the core banner, got everything short of a Lara Glint Plus. Is it worth pulling till you get the Glint Plus? No, I'd save those tickets. The Glint Plus is nice. Very nice. But it's not like it's essential or anything. I still do 6-star Magicite fights with Aerith, and she doesn't have a Glint Plus. I skip it 3 times. There it is. What up, Hydra? I haven't even done his 4-star dive yet. This is my first time using this button. Thank you. Thank Johnny. Oh god, it's beautiful. I have 15 machinist modes? Shit. The scarcity's real. Aw, snap! I've got its OSB. That's the key to Poison Odin. Milky Way. See, she sees Strago in the Milky Way. If I remember how her animation goes. got a lot of health. The advantage is to having night speed. That's a high base health. No waters. No magia. Well, I'm going to pull up the video of the last time that I used Edgar. We're going to ride the Wayback Machine on this one. The Turtle, Cagnazzo. May 23rd, 2017. Oh no, before that. May 13th, 2016. Jesus, this was almost 4 years ago. All right, give that a look while I'm making this team. Oh man, Edgar default soul break. Oh my god, looking at this team. I'm really proud of this clear, okay? That was the Troll Turtle. Yeah, this is the first difficult Cagnazzo fight. Yep. I don't think multiplayer was in the game back then. Carbuncle strats. Too strong. This was before I started streaming. Because I remember I stopped doing the straight up videos with notes on the side once I started streaming. I think. Whoa! Vincent, that is the wrong slow break, buddy. 4-star black magic abilities. Ramza with the 3-star ninja coming in real big. Yeah, the 3-star ninja abilities are really powerful. Back in that day. There was one fight in particular that the 3-star ninja was just awesome on. It's another Final Fantasy IV fight. The original Calcabrina. See if I have a video of that. Yep. Animation is so good. This is the original Calcabrina. 3-star ninja abuse. Dispel? What? I know this multiplayer isn't gonna get farmed. Unless I can get enough actions queued up, and it should be. This next turn that Edgar already has should be enough. Oh my god, that's you with the Awakening? That's right, because the first turn you don't have in fire. Damn switch draw. Did you have Fire? What the hell's going on? That's right. Look at those imperils, though. See if I can clean that up a little bit. Maybe I can skip the slow. Ash BSB was awesome. I didn't put accessories on anybody, that'll help. Yeah, he doesn't have an attack buff. That's an issue. Really? Well, there it is. On the Calcabrina video I posted. It's why people were, it's why the Ash pulls on the last festival were such a big deal. It's because she's been one of my best characters off and on for forever. Yes, it was. Alright, let's try this out. I don't know. Probably. Maybe not. This may have been too early for that. For the event renew. I don't know. I forget what they called it. I'll be back in a sec. Hell yeah. That Wind Dagger was the best of its kind for so long. Ah, we didn't beat the spell. That should be fine, though. I can switch up this team anyway and make it a lot faster. By just giving Terra Mako Might. I just wanted to see the animation from Edgar. $350 mithril. Has there been a banner that I've spent that much mithril on since then? 7 pulls. The Celeste banner came after that, but I didn't spend 7... I didn't go in 7 times. I think that was just 6. Well, I had 4 very recently on the Titus banner, right? Didn't it take me until that that global exclusive Onion Knight Titus banner, Titus Squall banner, for me to get a haste attack 50%? I wonder what the gap between the Shout release and that banner was. Over 2 years? The game was nice to me, because that pull was really good. Didn't I get that Onion Knight relic and Cloud USB one. And Tidus's chain, but that was a dupe. Let me see. I'm sure I have the screenshot in here somewhere. Trainings end 2, draw 1. Sounds, yep. That's it. I'm gonna put this in the Discord relic draw chat. And just presented without comment, people are going to wonder what the hell this is. Unfortunately, I don't think it's dated. Yeah. So I'd have to... Yeah, that was it. I'd have to search for, the Golbez BSB banner was 7 pulls. Is that 3rd anniversary? No, I think that may have been second anniversary. Yep. First pull, Raffia BSB, Laguna Super Soul Break. Second pull, Sabin Super Soul Break, Creel Super Soul Break. Third pull, Gilgamesh OSB. Fourth pull, Noel Super, Creel Super, 2 Laguna Supers. Fifth pull, Sid Reigns BSB. Another Raffia BSB, Creel Super. Sixth, Gilgamesh OSB. Noel Super. And 7th pull, Sid Reigns BSB. 2nd anniversary. I think that was the last 350 that I did. Three years ago. I've gotten close to that a couple times. The Yuffie Terra banner was a deep one. I don't regret that at all. God, did that banner really, really aged well. Yuffie USB 2. Terra Arcane. Terra Glint. I don't know what festival it was during. Banner 5, draw 1. Nope. That's summer. That was 3rd anniversary. It looks like I only went 250 on it. Yeah, and you're right. First pull was Terra BSB. Second pull was Yuffie BSB2, also really good. And called it at the time. I thought that Yuffie's BSB2 was going to be good. Because it's instantaneous and instant in peril. Then third pull was the one that aged well the most, was Yuffie USB2 and Terra Glint. Big. Oh, and the first time I picked up Tidus's BSB2. I just used Tidus's BSB2 on Ifrit. Yeah, this pull was crazy. And I probably didn't completely understand it at the time. Fourth pull, Tidus LMR. And then the fifth pull, which is what got me to stop, was Terra's OSB, Terra's LMR. Which are fine, but, yeah. That third pull was the big one. Yeah, all three of these relics. I mean, third anniversary. This was during 4-star Magicite? And I'm still going to use all three of these things during 6-star Magicite? That is value. Well, something I did plan on doing that's a little bit more educational rather than pure entertainment value is going over previous hype banners that I was personally hyped about and the ones that I suggested as being good, and then going over how well the hype relics on those banners aged over the years. Like the Yuffie Terra banner. The Princesses banner with Tifa, Garnet, and Ash on it. I mentioned those two because those were hype banners, like super hype banners for me that both were incredible. And that they did age very well. I used Ash Glint and USB 1, 6-star Magicite. Tifa Arcane, 6-star Magicite. Garnet Chain, 6-star Magicite. Yeah, I remember that. That was a good banner, wasn't it? More than... Bartz's USB obviously had a lot of legs. That was good for a long time. I remember the Ultros banner. Yep. Just pulled it up. Cecil BSB 1. Celeste Super Soul Break. The 3 Luckies for 2nd anniversary. BSB draw. Argrius BSB and Adia BSB. Both which I used for a fair amount of time. Not Adia BSB. The last time I used Adia BSB was Fenrir, 3-star Magicite. But it got the job done. Second lucky, Elemental lucky, Kane BSB. Kane BSB and Yuffie BSB 1. Didn't age well. No. Second anniversary Medica Lucky. Was... Well, yeah, it was pretty bad. Vanille BSB dupe. Vanille BSB is one of the better healer BSBs, but it was a dupe, so... and then Palom Super Soul Break, which I've never used. Or, Porum, sorry. And, Rosa Super Soul Break, which I did use on, like, a Sid mission. Yeah, Adia, Papalimo, and Maria were... Those three BSBs were well before their time. No, that doesn't count. Because I think... I mean, all that happened so fast. They fixed it so quickly. Hype is something that needs to build. I think. Well, I already know that one aged well. Tailwind carried me through so much content. And that wasn't even the prize on the banner. Obviously, Shout. You don't even... Especially, like, this with stuff like Shout and Unite BSB. I suppose you have to evaluate the rest of the banner. Because obviously those were game-changing relics. Bart's OSB showed up on... Second Anniversary Banner 2 with Refia BSB, Golbez BSB, Gilgamesh OSB, Realm BSB. You think Onyai BSB was overhyped? Onion Knight BSB made mages worth using. Prior to that, it was just Shout was just too good. Way too good. Oh, the Onion Knight BSB banner itself. Yeah. I don't remember it being that good. Yeah. The next time it showed up, though, that banner was awesome. With Dash BSB. And that's the banner I eventually ended up getting it on. No, LMRs weren't in the game. The first Final Fantasy XIV banner, that was a hype banner. And I'd say that one aged well. Oh, the first Final Fantasy XIV banner. I don't even remember it. I don't think I was playing. Yeah, I think that may have been during the time that I had quit. If I'm thinking of Final Fantasy XIV hype banner, it's got to be the Alphino Ishtola BSB banner that also had Stone Skin on it. Yeah, it did. Especially, you know, we didn't even have enough foresight to know that the current torments that we have in the game right now, Ishola BSB was the best healing soul break for it. So years after the Alpha No Ishola banner debuted, it was still doing big work. I think that banner was before 2nd anniversary, wasn't it? Yeah, Fury and BSB was very good. And I think Fury and BSB was on the same banner as Maria BSB, also very good. Yeah, I wonder how to view Terra USB 1, because it's not really a thing anymore, because Quickcast... I guess it has to be, because it was still good in the Torment, because self-giving Quickcast is good in the Torment. But she already has self-giving Quickcast. The commands were bad. I think when they first came out, the commands weren't bad. Because non-elemental attacks weren't really all that much worse than elemental attacks. It was still a BSB. In the era of 5-star abilities that only hit twice. So it was an instant quick cycle that hit 4 times. Tier lists are just... they don't mean anything anymore. There's too many questions to ask. Yeah, it's ESB. Yeah, Reigns BSB is the first USB. Yeah, because it debuted before the second USB, which was Orlando OSB. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, Cloud USB 1 has to be the strongest ever, yeah. Alara USB does come close, though, I think. because the game really opened up around that time with 16 different Magicite fights that need to be cleared. So it really reduced the effectiveness of a character that could only do, you know, 1, 2, or 3 of those elements. But the fact that Clouds came out, you know, it came out ages ago. And it was, you know, the best there was up until that point. It probably just carried people through so much content. So what could you put up there with Alara's USB and Cloud's USB? I don't know if Edges qualifies. It's really good, but Shout probably does. Shout, you know, covered the game before Cloud USB 1 came out for over a year. I think Onion's USB is actually hurt by the fact that there were 2 of them. Yeah, well, the original Sentinel Grimoire. I think that qualifies. I'm not sure about Divine. I think the time period that Divine came out, it was largely unnecessary because it was a big no-wall period. Yeah, because everything pierced during the 5-star and the Odin era. Yeah. It's good again now for 6-star. Which is what makes it tough. I don't think so, Hot Drop, but I will make special footnote for probably the most useful Magicite. Good old Unicorn. Yeah, I didn't like Enkidu. Yeah, I never used it. I thought the heal was too weak. It may have been instantaneous, but I would have preferred the high regen from Unicorn. As well as, you know, obviously the Astra. Well, for Magical Fire, I have Papalymo's USB and Arcane. VV USB 1, but it doesn't really compete with Papalymo. That's about it. Yeah, Terra's gonna have a Frit. If I run those three, Terra may have a Frit and Meltdown. I do. Alright. Because if I use Papalymo, Terra, and Vincent may be on permanent imperil duty. So I'll be relying on the other two for DPS. Yeah, that's why it may make sense to put Meltdown on Vincent as a second ability, just in case he does, you know, end up using his Awakening during, like, third phase. I don't know, I haven't looked at the AI, so I don't know how the team is going to run. I just know that I'm not going to run into any ability issues, because I can always... There's a bunch of fire abilities that can be distributed, since the Machinist ability is so effective, even on a mage team. Was the One-Winged Angel banner a hype banner? I don't remember it being. Actually, I do kind of remember it being hype. But it was one of those hype of the masses, where anybody that actually paid attention to the game at all was not hyped at all. Yeah, I mean, Final Fantasy VII hype was pretty big back then. There's a banner that I went... One of the first banners that I saved up for, maybe the first, that should have been hyped but wasn't, was the Von BSB Ash BSB banner. It was like a month after Guaranteed 5-star came out. Back then, there was no quick cast in the game, so things moving instantaneously were just... like, look how much damage I'm doing in such short amount of time! Yeah, and with debuffs being 100% effective. 100% effective. I can't even process that anymore. Yeah, if you have all of that stuff up drop, you just don't take any damage. Full charge? It didn't age well, but it was... It was worth its weight during its era. Just being able to use any Combat 5 character for Sid missions and knowing that... No, not Combat 5, Celerity 5 Combat 5. And knowing they were going to outdamage just basically everybody on the team. Let's see if I can pull up a good example of that. Braska Final Aeon. Oh my god, the stream setup. I used to post my last relic draw on the stream itself, and the picture on the video is Celeste BSB. Alright, here's the link to that. Golden age of Record Keeper, the Sid mission era. There was a new, fun, and tough fight to do every single week. Thief's Revenge, the old animation. Riku's using it. Yeah, events are just mithril pinatas now. It's kind of unfortunate. I think I'm using all non-elemental attacks. Oron, BSB, Thief's Revenge, Power Chain, Full Charge. And Waka is just using breaks. Rosa USB, Edge, Super Soul Break banner. How did that age? Obviously, Edge, Super Soul Break. Nothing else there really gets used that much, but Rosa USB was good for a long time. Still good on Torment. Ferris's USB 2 didn't really age that well. Well, yeah, it was hyped, but the point is to figure out hype banners and how was it worth the hype, now that we have the benefit of hindsight. I think I'd have to say probably not. Because Edge Super Soul Break showed up on a lot of stuff after that. Better banners. I think the banner 1 of 2nd anniversary had it, and that was a really good banner, but you know, I don't think a lot of people thought that was a good banner. I think people slept on Tyro's USB 1. So that banner had Tyro's USB 1. What else did it have? I remember it being really good. Wait a second. No, was that third? No. Yeah, that was 2nd anniversary. I was thinking, like, were USBs out back then? And I guess they were, because I remember Echo USB being on Banner 5. That was one of the big moments, was where you got to realize that you're permanently at war with the company running this game. They are going to try to swindle you without you knowing it. The USB era did start slow. The first USBs, and that's what made Edge's Super Soul Break so celebrated, is because it was having 4 effects on it. It literally was stronger than a lot of USBs during that era. Yeah, healer USBs were among the better ones. Didn't the first USB released in Global was Lightning USB? That was a good one. That banner was hype. That was the Lightning Sid Reigns Nabat banner, I think. Yeah, I think I remember that sketch. Lightning may be my most undergeared protagonist. I'm going to check that after this. It is crazy how I have dodged Lightning's things. Because sometimes it feels like DNA wants everyone in the game to have a copy of Lightning's USB 1. I have Warrior of Light's USB 2. Let's see. Warrior of Light. Actually, let's... Wait, did I save this? It's close. Warrior of Light, Furion, Lunith, Cecil, Bartz. USB 1, USB 2, OSB. With an LMR. Furion is pretty well developed. BSB, USB 1, USB 2, OSB, Arcane. It's not developed in the 6-star era, but still good. We'll get to 9. Lunith, Arcane, USB, Glint, OSB, BSB. 2 LMRs? 2 LMRs. Cecil I have as Awakening. So, not much else, but technically the most developed character so far. Definitely not my not my most undeveloped protagonist. I've got almost everything. Up until they decided to specialize him in wind. And I even still have his USB 3. Terra Cloud. Squall, Zidane, and Titus. This is a pretty well-developed crew. Terra Awakening, Arcane, USB 1, USB 2, Burst 1, Burst 2, OSB. Yeah. Again, kind of like Bart's Cloud. Yeah. Both Dark and Wind. Awakening Arcane. USB 2 Glint. BSB 2. Zidane Arcane USB 1. So Zidane's close. But I would say he's more developed than Warrior of Light, at least. As Warrior of Light's... I'll trade Warrior of Light's USB 1 for an Arcane any day. Because Warrior of Light's USB 1 sucks. It was good back when the defense bonus from it was good for Guardbringer. Titus doesn't have a lot, but he's got the stuff that counts. Which is BSB 2, USB 1, and Awakening. Single USB for Shantoto. Do we have to rank her below Warrior of Light? Even though her USB is so much better. Yeah, I know, she's better than Warrior of Light. It's good enough. Plus, I do have her triple cast LMR. That I didn't even use versus Leviathan, because... USB 1, USB 2, Arcane on Vaughn. Yeah, I lands Shantoto USB. So I guess you can count the game. It's not that the game gave me that, but really, Lightning takes the cake. She just... I can't get Lightning stuff. It's so bad. It's so bad. And she was the first character that I actually... not chased, but... actually spent a significant sum of Mithril on for Blaze Rush. Yeah, the BSB 1 does look cool. My Y'shtola's excellent. My Noctis is scary good. As far as Noctis can be scary good. I'm not going to have the next version of Noctis, which is his sync. Probably not, because I'm probably not pulling in the festival. And who's left? Ramza, Ace. Yeah, I haven't felt the need to use two healers on a team yet. I'm pleased with my Ramza now. Oh, switch out for one for the other? I use... We've had 4 Magicite fights so far? I used, Aerith on Ramah and Ifrit, Alara on Leviathan. Who did I use? I think I used Alara on Titan, so I'm half and half with 2 healers at the moment. Now, Ishtola and Alara are a different matter because they're both mage specialist, Ishtola more than Alara. I should force myself to use Ishtola on a mage team just to see how it works. But it's really hard to get rid of Alara on a mage team. Especially because she has the Glint plus edge over Ishtola. So my Ramza is awesome. Ace is also pretty good with just USB 1 and Arcane. Yeah, nothing even comes close to how bad my Lightning is. Do I even have Lightning Legend Dived? I probably do, because Legend Dives don't matter anymore. I do. So this is a fun exercise. Who's my least developed healer? Realm healer. I'm not gonna count secondary healers like Porum. This is a toughie though. Who's the Realm healer of 3? Is it Arya or is it Arc? It's gotta be Arya. They've turned Arc into a DPS. And I think the answer probably is Arya. Because my Iris has BSB and USB now. Lena just stinks. Does having Lena's Glint Plus and Glint in BSB, does this beat out Arya? I think it does. It does. Just with her BSB and Glint Plus, she beats out Arya. You are getting hit, huh? I don't think it's me, but I can't tell. Yeah, you're right, Hilda. And if that's the case, then Hilda takes all the marbles, because I don't have anything for her. Just completely empty. Well, we know Realm is pretty good now. Aerith is one of my top 2 healers. Alls I have is Selfie's USB, but that's plenty. I've been getting this random burst of shit for Eiko. I had just had her USB 1 for so long, and did I dream that I got your USB 2? I must have. Oops, I thought I had 3 USBs for her. Did I get an LMR? Am I going crazy? Yeah, I guess I am. Never mind. Oh god, Yuna. I forgot about Yuna. Final Fantasy 12 is messed up. Because both of the Realm healers are great. Penelo USB 1 and Awakening. Larsa Glint Plus and USB 2. Who cares about the rest of the shit? It's, you know, it's kind of crazy that I have Awakening for Penelo, but Larsa beats her out. Larsa is definitely my better Torment healer, but Torment is a little weird right now because it's sub 15 territory for all the Torments, basically. And you're looking for something different from your healers in those fights. And it's crazy, but Larsa's High Quick Cast 2 is the thing that wins it. Even if I had Penelo's USB 2. It's your fault, Johnny. I'm trying to connect the pull to me going to just I don't even know how we've jumped from thing to thing since the pull. I wish, because I really like Larsa. I may have considered using Larsa in 6-star Magicite even with just his USB 2, just because I was desperate to get rid of something with the Asuna. I forget what. It's that status that Ifrit does. I just don't think he would have made it. I think I lean pretty heavily on the last stand in the effort fight. Vanille is weird. I think I have all 3 of her USBs. No, I don't have the first one. No, it doesn't cure pain stacks. Did the stream die? Is this just Record Keeper? Apparently, Vanille is too weird even for Record Keeper. Oh well. Vanille had one of the early powered BSBs, so she was probably the main healer for a lot of people. What were the best healer BSBs? Vanille, Ishtola. Lars, yeah, I mean, Lars's was good. I was trying to think of the other Astra ones. Iris's came too late. I don't want to consider that part of the BSB era. Yeah, Echoes is alright. Selfies, no. No. Last Stand ones. Realm, yeah, definitely. The Magic Blink ones. Kind of building off of how people are talking about Selfie during the Super Soul Break era. The Magic Blink Super Soul Breaks and the Magic Blink Bursts, like Sarah. There we go, we're back. Deuce. It was a little late to the game, but it was unique. Iris was late, but it was just a variation of Lars's. Nothing quite like Caduceus BSB for healers. Well, I was talking about the BSB era. But yeah, Arc Super Soul Break was... It was one of the things that made that Onion Knight BSB... I forgot about that. Because that's where I first got Arc Super Soul Break, was the Onion Knight BSB Dash BSB banner. That is an awesome Meneca. Yeah, I did. It's the last banner that I actually played the Japanese account with. I think I spent 250 hard-earned mithril from my Japanese account. Got junk. I was like, alright, I'm out. Global only from now on. Have a good night, Hot Drop. Yeah. What was the... I know Yuna's wasn't alone. Aphmau. Yeah, both Yuna and Aphmau were a little weird. Deuce was a lot better than both of them. as a character. Because Aphmau is just... the freaking NAT heals. Get out. Please get out. Are there any other dedicated white mages that have access to Black Magic 6 like Deuce? Or is she the only one? Stola. I cannot wait for Black Mage Stola. Catgirl evolves. Alphino's becoming a healer? I do remember that banner. I remember pulling on that banner and getting crushed by that banner. Let me see if I can find my pulls from that. What festival was that? Found it. Summer 2018. First pull, Alara BSB, Larsa BSB. Second pull, Cypher LMR. Third pull, Alara LMR and Orlando LMR. That was it. I was gone. It's a good banner. That was the first Alara banner. That was my cosplay banner, where I first unleashed the power of Alara that buried me. I did get her BSB and LMR, which have both been pretty good. The LMR is a little too unpredictable to, I guess, to be considered good. Because when you need heals, you understand that you need heals. Nah. I mean, Ram is a white mage, but I mean like a healer. I always forget that Alma has summoning. But Black Magic 4. sort by mind, and I just go through the people that have more mind than Lena that aren't white mages. Like Mog. Oh, Mog's legend dived. That'll do it. And Lena isn't. Okay. I promise Lena gets good someday. Yeah, we'll learn. And when we learn, we'll talk about him. Oh, did she get her speed tech? That's right, because Final Fantasy V is the one that has an event every month now. I welcome my Alphino healer overlord. Jeez, Selfie? You're legend dive and you only have a 337 mind? Oh, I guess it's not that bad. Aerith beats out Alara just because she has access to more soul breaks. I'm missing a lot for Aerith. I have no supers. Do have both of her bursts. All right. So what's tomorrow? Is tomorrow a non-Record Keeper stream? Type 0 stream tomorrow? What are the considerations? No, not Sephiroth. Because I'm going to be getting Sephiroth's Awakening from the free select. And that's probably why I am not going to do the 100 Mithril one. Because I can't think of some really good reasons to pick up any of them. Like, I'm thinking of picking up Alphanos. I think Alphino may be my top. Because Final Fantasy XIV is difficult to pull for. It's a Magicite variation that I haven't done yet. I have Ishtola's stuff, which is very mage-focused, so I want to make the Phantasm team mage-focused. You've got a good start on Iris. I believe she has a very good awakening. But one of the things that really defines how effective healers are is their spammable USB, because you can only use an awakening to heal once, and you're going to need, heals for more than just that one time and during the 15-second duration of the awakening. So a healer USB is really important. Yeah. And unfortunately, Iris's good USB came out on the same banner as her awakening. So it's going to be a while before it's added to something like animal lenses, so you could just select it and make her awesome. So it's reason to be psyched, because Iris is one of the better healers in the game, but she's not complete and ready to go yet. I wouldn't worry about the double cast LMR, though. Oh, you got her USB as well. Okay. That's... No, LMR's not needed. A lot of the time with, you're using her awakening, you're using, you're using your USB 2 a lot. You're healing the entire party, so single target heals aren't as important anymore. There will be many times where you're gonna prefer to have, or not prefer, but this Legend Materia, increase white magic healing a small amount, is going to be the more important Legend Materia, because it affects your medicas. The medicas are the important part. So, congrats, your Iris is actually awesome. And you can pick up that Legend Materia when you want, when it's convenient to do so. I wouldn't rush it or anything. Oh shit, yeah, never mind. Actually, her LMR is probably worse than both of her other Legend Materia. I forgot that she had that Legend Materia, the healing 1%. So yeah, you don't even need to get her LMR at all. So that's 10% healing. I believe it's a 10 or 15% healing on our Legend Materia 1. Very good. And yeah, increase the user's mind up to a large amount. Proportional to, whatever. Anyway, both of these Legend Materia are better than her LMR. Unless you're using her on a holy team and you're using her with like Holija or Didia, and those dual casts are extra important. But if you're using like Kirata to heal your team, not as important. You'd prefer to boost the medicas with these two. And about Rosa? Well, what do you have on Alara? Yeah, everything for both? Then yeah, Alara is probably better in most situations. The only benefit Rosa has is the Wrath for the soul break points. But like you said, Alara's little benefit is her Bard access, and her Bard abilities do trigger her awakening. So there will be times when Rose is the better healer, but I would prefer Alara in almost every situation. Remember when Bard wasn't good? It was a long time ago. And now it's splendid. Yep, so someone said it a little earlier. I think it's Diablo time. So, I'm out of here for the night. I'll see everybody tomorrow for either a Type 0 stream or Diablo stream. Something that's not Record Keeper. Have a good one.